Hello, hello, hello. It has been a while, way too long since I did a YouTube live. I have something on my mind that I wanted to share today for sales success. This is going to be from a business perspective. And yes, so let's get right into it. But first, I do want to share with anyone who is just discovering this page, this channel, that welcome. My name is Beth Brown. I am a breakthrough coach. I have been a business owner beginning as a photographer for over 10 years. The past couple years, I have been coaching people with getting breakthroughs in their lives. In other words, that means that I help my clients to elevate their lives after trauma or heartbreak and map out new life success stories of relationship success, inner peace, feeling more confident with themselves. And in this case, some business breakthroughs. So, yes, if you're ready, I will just get into how you can be more successful as a business owner when you do a pop-up shop. So I am not an expert at pop-up shops. This is something I think I've only done 4. I've done a few this fall with my 20-day forgiveness journal. And I've just made some interesting observations, and I wanted to share them so that any business owner who is considering doing a pop-up shop, either for the holiday season or they have it on their, first quarter goals list in the new year to start, expanding their business by doing pop-up shops at different venues, how they can do better. Now, one thing is that I have noticed goes all the way across the spectrum is how people greet their customers. So this is like an etiquette. Not everyone who is at a pop-up shop is ready for customers. I have seen most people, I would say probably 70% of people that I've observed at the pop-up shops I've done are ready for customers, but you want to be open. You want to be ready to smile at people. You want to be able to be ready to talk about your product. You want to put your product in that person's hands, whether they choose to buy or not. It doesn't matter so much, but are you putting the product that you are selling in that person's hands? So I've seen people on their cell phones talking or on looking down and texting. And then I've seen people at the other end of the spectrum, like I said, standing up, greeting people who walk by their table, and actually putting products in their hands. And in like kind of the middle of the road, people sitting behind the table. And then when someone comes by, getting up and moving forward and talking to them. But I would say for the best success, you want someone to have an experience, not with just you, but your product. So get it in their hands, get it into their hands as you're talking with them. And you want to also not just be there to sell your product. If you are a business owner, yes, of course you want to sell, but ultimately you are there to serve. Whether it's a product or a service, you're there to give someone something beyond a product or service. You're there to make their life easier or to make their life better. It could be a children's book, it could be lipstick, it could be a cake pop, whatever it is. How are you going to find out how you can make someone's life better if you don't show interest in the person? So just having a little bit of small talk. Doesn't always have to be small talk with everyone, but you want to be there. And when I say small talk, ask someone sincerely, how was your day really? Oh, or you can compliment their sweater. You can ask them how they found out about the pop-up shop, what brought them in. Depending, I'm a coach, so the questions that I ask might be different than someone who's selling a hair care product. But what are you struggling with? What's going on with you? And when you find out what's going on with someone, then you can also talk to them about your product, your service. But you want to actually be someone who cares about the person who has taken the time to stop by, look over your table, has been kind enough to let you put your product in their hands. And you want to show that you actually care about them. You're not just literally looking to get into their wallet. This is very important. I did see someone at one pop-up shop. This is kind of going backtrack a little bit. One pop-up shop, she was on her phone, I would say 90% of the time. We weren't next to each other, but we were kind of like very close to one another. So 90% of the time she was on her phone texting. At the end of the pop-up shop, she was talking to someone on the phone, and she said, I literally heard her say, well, I didn't make many sales, but it is whatever. She wasn't ready. She was not showing she was open to people talking with her and looking interested even in her own product. She looked like she was kind of bored at her own table. And it was her product because I spoke with her. She wasn't just, selling for another business owner. And if she had been, that would have been really shameful. And two, by being on her phone, she was also sharing with people that she didn't really care about them as a person. She was more interested in her business than their business, than like what was going on with them and how she could serve them. I'm not saying that doing these things is going to make you sell out your product or sell hundreds or thousands of products at a pop-up shop. I'm not promising that. But what I am promising you is that you are getting there. You are getting people interested in you. You're getting people to know you. You are getting to know people. And now you've got data. You've got data as a business owner for what people are looking for, what their problems are in general, like what most people are stopping by your table looking for. So now you've got some data on how you can better serve people. And people have data on you. They know what type of person you are because you've shown that you cared about them or you haven't cared about them. And so they may be not buying from you today, but they may be in a month or 2 or 6 months buying from you. And that brings me to the next thing. So I do notice that those of us who are coaches tend to have some sort of sign-up list, right? So yes, I want to show you. I don't want to show you one with people's names on it. But you could have like a sign-up list of something like your name, email, cell phone number. I also have one where I don't ask for people's phone numbers. I just have one as well, depending on what I'm looking for that particular day, just phone or just name and email. But I notice a lot of coaches, when they are at a pop-up shop, they do have some sort of, this is how you can stay in contact with me. I personally feel that everyone should have this. It doesn't matter if you are selling body care, a CMOS beverage, or a book, or whatever it is. You want to be able to have something and some reason for people to sign up. So just saying, hey, this is how you can join my email list. What's the big deal about your email list? I mean, I could say my email list is a big deal, but what is it in someone? Why is it worth their time? Why would they even want to bother? So usually what I personally do, and everyone's different because everyone's business is set up differently, I'm selling a forgiveness journal, a 20-day forgiveness journal. So even though someone may not decide to purchase a journal that day, hey, I am on this date doing a free 2-night forgiveness workshop challenge. If you want and you're interested, you can sign up. I may sell 5 journals, but have 15 people decide they want to join that challenge. So what do I have? I have 10 people now who are prospective clients, customers. Maybe they would be interested in not working with me as a coach per se in my program. Maybe they like books, or the forgiveness journal is not their thing, but maybe they like books. Working with joining a workshop on forgiveness might inspire them to join my Level Up book club. Right? So as they get to know me, as I spend time with them, trying my best to support them, finding out how I can support them in whatever it is that they're going through, or any goals that they're looking to achieve in life, right? I now have these people who I can connect with, who I can stay connected with, who may come to my forgiveness workshop and want to work with me more in some other capacity, even though they weren't really interested in purchasing the journal for whatever reason. And that's fine. But what I'm saying is, and I've had success with that, where people who have not purchased a journal, but who I've connected with at a pop-up shop, wants to work with me in other ways. So it is in your best interest, if you are spending your time talking to people, to offer them something that they can sign up for, some sort of perk. If you are a product, maybe you have like some kind of giveaway coming up. Maybe they can sign up for a giveaway. Maybe you have a, let's see, what else could you do besides a giveaway? Maybe you have an upcoming event. Like maybe you make candles and you have an upcoming event where you're going to be doing candle making and some kind of wellness self-care thing. Sign up for that, right? Because you've got this product, but you could have, you know what I'm saying? You know your business and you know what you can offer people. But at the same time, if you're sitting there, and I see I see a lot of people who don't have a way to get people who stopped by their table, didn't purchase, walk away, and they have no other contact with them. They have no way to build a relationship with those people, and have them potentially as a future customer, right? And that's kind of maybe not the wisest thing to do, since when you're there, just like when I'm at a pop-up shop, I'm giving up a half a day, an evening, maybe sometimes it's a few hours. It depends on the shop, but you're giving up your time. You want to maximize it, and you want to get as much as you can get out of the shop, out of the people you're meeting. How do you do that? Have a list that they can sign up for other things that you offer. Then you can add them, and you can grow and connect and nurture them and take care of them, and do it genuinely. There's no point in doing it if you really don't care about people. I know that there are sometimes vendors who are just like there to make a quick buck for like a year. They're just going to pursue this, and it's not really about service to people or elevating people. It's just about money. But I would say that 98% of the people that I meet who are business owners do genuinely care and do genuinely want to serve and help people elevate their lives in whatever capacity they are trying to help people and serve people. So get the email addresses that way. Make sure you capture that information so that you can stay connected. Yes. So those were a couple things that I had observed. I just wanted to talk about as a way to increase your sales and be able to also, just continue expanding as a business owner, your contacts, and make the most of your time. And so let me know in the comments below how you enjoy this. If there was one tip that stood out to you, what was the most helpful tip in what I shared today? I would love to hear from you. Normally I'm on here when I do a live on YouTube, and I'm talking about breakthrough coaching and wellness and our emotional and spiritual health. But today I did, for my business followers, want to take a moment and say, hey, you know what? We are all here trying to do our best, working our best to have successful businesses. Here are some tips. And why not? Why not share the tips? So have a wonderful day. And I do actually have a forgiveness. I do have a forgiveness free workshop challenge coming up in January 9th and 10th. And so I invite you to email me at light@levelupwithbeth.com. That way you can sign up for the free forgiveness workshop, or you can just comment below in this video with your email address, and I can contact you that way and register you. But you can also follow me on Instagram as well at Babs, BABS Photography LLC. Send me a DM there as well. That will also help you to be able to sign up for the forgiveness workshop in January if you are interested in doing that. And I will also, you know what, I will put it in the comments below. I will put my contact info below so that you can also connect with me and reach out to me for any support that you need there. All right. So have a wonderful day. This is a short video. I hope you enjoyed it. Peace.